Hello, hello, I am live. Hi, Amy, how are you? I hope you're feeling better, Amy. Hi, Kai, how are you? Oh, yes, everything's great. I hope you're doing well. Hi, Lupe. Yes, I'm live. Hi, China. And let me start giving out these messages. And this is what Spirit wants you to know for the weekend. And thank you, Spirit. What do you have for Amy? What do you want Amy to know, Spirit? What do you want Amy to know? What do you want Amy to know this week? Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. And Amy, we have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. So Spirit is saying to use your intuition. New beginnings, new projects, new ideas, new concepts are all coming to you. Let your imagination run wild. Imagination is the fuel of dreams, and dreams the fuel of creation. And that energy is with you right now. So you may feel some inspiration come upon you this weekend. Even though you're sick and you're healing and you're recovering, maybe keep a notebook by your side. And hello, Kai. I love that too, Amy. Chandra, how are you? Lupe, I don't think today will work, but and tomorrow may not work either. Right now I'm booking for Sunday and Monday. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Kai? What message do you have for Kai? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Kai? What message do you have for Kai? Thank you, Spirit. Hello, Zanula. How are you? And Kai, we have the Ace of Wands. More beginnings with these aces and pages showing up for the weekend. Ace of Wands. Beautiful card. And your message is, let your path be guided by your creative gifts, your passions, and your drive. Recognize and embrace your personal power. Yes, Lupe, if you want to book a reading, just make the donation and pick a time. You can send me an email or DM, and I'll put you on the schedule. The Facebook DMs are great because I can book you right through Facebook. And China, hello. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for China? What message do you have for China? Thank you so much. What do you want China to know this weekend? What do you want China to know this weekend? What do you want China to know? Thank you, Spirit. And China, we have the Two of Cups. Open yourself up to the possibility of love. Set the intention to attract the person who makes you feel whole and in perfect balance. Two of Cups. And if you are in a relationship, that card does speak about bringing balance and harmony to your relationship, but it can also represent being at a crossroads in a relationship that may be becoming stable and you're wondering where to go. Good morning, Kenya. Oh, welcome. Welcome to the stream. It's so good to have you here. Let me get you your free message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Kenya? What message do you have for Kenya? What do you want Kenya to know this weekend? Spirit, what message do you have for Kenya? What message do you have for Kenya? In Kenya, we have the World, Major Arcana card. You may feel that a cycle in your life is coming to an end, and in a good way. You may have successfully completed something, Kenya. So if you have any projects, you may be tying up some loose ends. Yes, Lupe, you had said before that you were going to pay through PayPal. So PayPal would be the best way. I'm not used to Facebook. I don't know how that works. I don't know if you pay Facebook through PayPal. So that's something that you would have to look into. I'm not sure. The World card teaches to revel in our happiness and to celebrate our achievements. Everything is as it is meant to be. We have come full circle and have accomplished our goals. And I love the artwork on these cards. So beautiful. Major Arcana card, the World. And hello, Zane. You're dealing with a court case. Oh, I see, Kenya. Oh, hello, Miss Main. Okay, so let me finish Zane, and then we'll go on to donations. Good morning, Natalie. Since it's your first time, what happens is I give the free messages from Spirit, and then once somebody makes a donation, I'm on donations. Donations do get preference over the free messages. So I'm going to be doing Zane's free message from Spirit, and then I will be addressing the donations. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Zane? What message do you have for Zane? What do you want Zane to know? What do you want Zane to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Zane to know? What do you want Zane to know this weekend? What do you want Zane to know this weekend? Thank you, Spirit. And Zane, your message is the Hermit. The Hermit. Yes, Kenya, it sounds like it is. The World is a very positive card. And that represents, a cycle coming to completion. Sounds like that's going to be in your favor. The Hermit, Zane. The Hermit teaches us that sometimes we need to withdraw from the din of the outside world in order to start hearing the small voice within. He urges us to rediscover our own rich inner world through meditation and reflection. Okay, Lupe, thank you. God bless you, Kenya. And Zane, I hope that resonated with you. And I am now on donations. And I think I want to go to the ocean. 1 second. And Miss Main, are you here? Waiting to see Miss Main. Maybe she posted up here. I wonder if her phone gave out. Well, I will go back and wait for Miss Main to come back. I don't see her. So I'll do another free message. I'll give one to you, Chandra, while I wait for Miss Main. And Miss Main, come back in and chat so I know you're here. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Chandra? What do you want Chandra to know this weekend? What message do you have for Chandra? What do you want Chandra to know this week? There you are, Miss Main. Okay, I didn't know where you were. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Chandra? Okay. In Chandra, we have the Seven of Wands. It's important to stand your ground, especially when you are in a position of advantage. So there you go, Chandra. You're welcome. So stand your ground. You may feel a little defensive this weekend too, but don't back down. And Miss Main, let me get you your free message first, and then we'll do your weekend read. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Miss Main? What do you want Miss Main to know? What do you want Miss Main to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Miss Main to know? What do you want Miss Main to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Miss Main to know this weekend? Miss Main, we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. That's really about setting your intentions, all those things that you want, and being very close to attaining them, being close to getting what you want. I'm sorry, I have a Facebook spammer. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Nine of Cups. Anything is possible. Wonderful surprises await for those who reach for the stars. Nine of Cups. So that's already a good start to your weekend, Miss Main. And let's see your weekend read. Yes, Chandra, Seven of Wands. In traditional tarot, Waite-Smith, you'll see a figure holding the wands, like standing their ground, standing their territory, being a little bit on the defense, protecting somebody. But that seven is also about experience. So if somebody tries to override you or put you down, just know that you have more experience than they may be giving you credit for. So stand your ground. Don't let anyone push you around this weekend. Oh, you're welcome, Chandra. Blessings to you. You're always such a bundle of beautiful energy whenever you come in. I can tell you're a very, very kind-hearted woman. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. Okay, let me. Hello, Lisa. How are you? I haven't seen you for a while. Okay. Oh, Howard's a Taurus. Is he a cusp? Then that would mean you haven't met your Aries yet. If he's a Taurus, you haven't met your Aries. And what did you say about hmm. Who will you meet up with this weekend? Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Who is Miss Moon going to meet up with this weekend? Who will she meet up with this weekend? Who will Miss Moon meet up with this weekend? Spirit. Who will Miss Moon meet up with this weekend? Okay, so we're starting off with the Queen of Swords. This could represent you. It could represent who you're meeting up with. Do you have plans to hang out with a female BFF? Yeah, April 25th. Need to do his chart. Okay, do you have a Gemini? Is your BFF a Gemini? Because this Lover's card is a Gemini energy. Queen of Swords. She's a Gemini. Queen of Swords and the Lovers. That's two cards representing a Gemini. We have a lot of, good-natured, innocent, healthy fun for you this weekend. Doesn't necessarily mean you're spending that time with the kids. Obstacles. BFF is Taurus. Okay, so I would be looking out for some Gemini energy. And moving on from some past love, there are going to be some obstacles in the love relationships over the weekend. But have no fear, we have some new adventures. Your Gemini Mercury, okay. We have new adventures this weekend with our Page of Wands. So you may feel some blocks in the relationships, but there's new energy here. And you're surrounded by Nine of Pentacles. You've been waiting for your Gemini? Okay. Our Nine of Pentacles here does show, having fun as a single woman this weekend. Two pages. So you do have some new energy here. So I would be expecting to meet possible air sign or an air sign from your past coming in with some new energy. Yeah, the Magician. Okay, that's Aquarius. So we definitely have air sign energy here, making things happen. Be looking out for that. Five of Swords. There could be a little bit of conflict, or the timing um, may not be working out as smoothly. So you may be meeting this air sign this weekend, but then things may not, it may not turn into a relationship. There might be some outside influences. Yeah, a lot of swords. A lot of swords here. So this air sign that you meet may be coming to you with a girlfriend, but we are looking at some new energy here. You also met a Sag and a Taurus. Okay. But yeah, this weekend is all about the Gemini. Lots of Gemini energy this weekend. So have fun, hang out with your girlfriend. Be open to meeting some maybe two new people, maybe two new guys because of those pages. But there is Gemini energy here, so let me know all about it. You meet tons of people. I don't know. um, do you go out to a bar, Miss Main? Just I don't know if you go out to the bar, because I just feel like you're at this club or a bar. Hello, Jasmine. How are you? Let me know how you're doing, Lisa. Send me a message through Facebook. You do? Yeah, because I felt like this was in a bar. That's what I felt like. Yeah, I don't know if you're manifesting them, or you just, it's just your good natured personality. Sorry, I have a Facebook spammer. What was it for chicken after drinks? Oh, awesome. And Stephanie, are you here? Yes, I think I agree with that 100%. Time to move on from the exes, for sure. There you are, Stephanie. So, what was your first question? Um, a twin flame reading. Oh, awesome. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Main. Two other readings too. Okay, and what were the other two readings? Let me update my. Okay, awesome. We will do those. You're welcome. Okay, now first I'm going to get you your free message from Spirit. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Stephanie? What do you want Stephanie to know this weekend? What message do you have for Stephanie? What do you want Stephanie to know this weekend? What do you want Stephanie to know this weekend? What do you want Stephanie to know this weekend? Right here. And Stephanie, we have Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. This card is all about attracting prosperity and blessings into your life, and believe that you are worthy of attracting those blessings and enjoying them. Accept that you are worthy of prosperity and abundance, and in doing so, attract it into your life. Let me put these up. And I'm going to clear and charge the cards. And hello, Letitia. Welcome to the stream. I am on a donation right now. And I'm doing a twin flame Celtic cross reading. Now, Stephanie, are you asking who is your twin flame, or are you with somebody right now that you want to know if they're the twin flame? Do you believe they're your twin flame, or are you looking for your twin flame? Zanuli, yes, I'm on donations now. So I haven't been doing the free messages. You think Brian, your ex, is your twin? Okay. So we will go into that right now, okay? And first, because this is a Celtic cross, first is your readiness to serve in twin flame capacity, okay? So first, the first question is if you are ready to be in a twin flame relationship, okay, with Brian. And thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Is Stephanie ready for the twin flame relationship? Is Stephanie ready for a twin flame relationship? Is Stephanie ready for a twin flame relationship? Okay. Wow, Stephanie, the death card. Okay, this is beginning your twin flame reading. This is twofold. It is because Brian is your ex, but it's also that transformation. You weren't ready for this twin flame relationship before, but now you are. Okay, very, very important right here. And next, we're going to look at your soul purpose and Brian's soul purpose. Okay. Oh, your soul's purpose is to be really a wife, a mother, and a happy home full of peace, blessing, and love. I love that. And now we're going to look at his soul's purpose. He is still fighting an inner battle. Oh, wow. Okay, Stephanie. He is still fighting an inner battle, and he's still making a lot of changes. This lifetime for Brian, he has a lot of issues that he has to conquer. for his soul's purpose, for his soul's journey. And this can be why you two are having these conflicts, Stephanie, because your soul purpose right here is complete peace and harmony, and his soul's purpose is really to do this battle within himself to break free from these curses that he's really been that he has to overcome for his soul's journey. Okay, so next we have your karmic issues and challenges, and then we're going to look at his karmic issues and challenges. Okay, we have temperance here, Sagittarius energy, but balance and caution and even some moderation. So, in this lifetime, Stephanie, there are some issues um, regarding to becoming too obsessive, maybe even addicted to things that you are battling as well. It's actually very similar to what Brian is going through. Okay, but these are your challenges to bring your life into complete moderation, complete harmony, and to know he is a Sag. Okay, and to, oh, well, there you go. And to know how to really bring your life into a place of moderation and control. And now let's look at his challenges. Oh, check this out. Page of Cups. Okay, so not only is he continually battling within, and it even extends a little bit to others, he's having a problem where he's very always looking for the new thing. The shiny new thing distracts him from the work that he needs to do. Yeah, and this goes for many areas of his life. When he's supposed to be focused and doing the work, he gets flighty and he goes after the shiny new thing. And that is the thing that's taking this twin flame energy apart. Um, it's very much in contrast, where it's like you're looking for peace and stability. He's in this battle. You're looking for moderation and control, and then he's going after these shiny new things and not settling down, not being moderate, and getting into these excesses. Almost like you're getting to this place where you have to say, okay, like almost like, it's like one piece of cake for dessert, and then this is like, I'm going to have as much as I want because I'm just going after what's pleasing me or pleasuring me. Yep, exactly. And that's part of his karmic issues that he really has to deal with. Okay, so now we're going to look at how you two are already connected. Okay. Oh wow, Stephanie. And this is a marriage card. It's the Sun, Major Arcana. You two are already connected, and I feel this means that you two were married in another lifetime, and you have many years with him in this lifetime. But yeah, you two are connected. You two are joined. Okay, and in our Celtic cross, it's difficult because you can't really see it, but we have the Sun up here right above the Death card. Our major arcana cards are right there. And this is like, how do you realize that you two are twin flames? And I just love this, right? Because it's like we're doing a twin flame reading. How are you two connected? I mean, the fire of the sun. It's like, come on. So I really do hope that he'll even recognize this. Okay, so next step is, it's basically like your divine guidance, the timing for your twin flame. And I like this. This is the Six of Wands. You met in 98, 11 years. The Six of Wands. So this timing, I don't know. It does. There's like energy here that feels to me that you two are. always connected, and that this is going to resurface in this lifetime, I feel. And we want to look at the outcome, um, what you two are really going to do in this lifetime. I do feel, maybe not. We have that completion. Mm. And that crosses with death. Your first and last card of your twin flame reading is death and the 10 of swords. But I still am not giving up hope, because we do have the 6 of wands here. I don't know. I hope he doesn't miss it again. I've wanted to check one more to see if he's going to open his eyes to this twin flame, and it's the 2 of swords. Do you have any a very complicated cycle? Do you have any communication with him at all? I mean, is it just totally this, the death and the 10 of swords? A completed cycle. I thought you said complicated. A completed cycle. Hmm. I want to see what's next for you and Brian in this. Yeah, I'm going to use the same deck. Okay. Yeah, it's completed, but I mean, that energy, definitely, that's your twin flame. And how are you connected? With that sun. And that's him. My guess is with him constantly chasing after the new shiny thing. We'll see how long that lasts with the new one. Did that resonate with you, Stephanie? Okay. I don't know. I'm like such a romantic at heart. I don't like to see that. But it's like you guys were just on opposite paths almost like the whole time. I want you to see what just fell out as I'm gathering the cards together. Total twin flame energy here. What was your next question, Stephanie? I think you had two more. One was who will you marry, but I can't remember what the one was before that. Oh, how does he feel? How does he feel? Okay. That's right. That's right. You told me that. How does Chris feel about you? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. How does Chris feel about Stephanie? How does Chris feel about Stephanie? Thank you, Spirit. How does Chris feel about Stephanie? How does Chris feel about Stephanie? feel about Stephanie? How does Chris feel about Stephanie? Okay, here we go. We're starting off with the Seven of Wands. And the sevens represent experience. Um, so it does show that he feels like an expert in this relationship. Even though it's new, he feels like he knows you very well. Okay. Also addressing how he feels, Ace of Wands, showing that new beginning of the relationship, passionate, fiery, strong attraction, and feeling like he knows how to navigate this. Even though it's new, he feels like it's not uncomfortable. The goal, we do have 10 of Wands, and he does feel that there's some stress involved, and he's trying to remove or reduce the stress. And I'm not sure if you can weigh in on, even though it's new, what this stressful aspect is that he's trying to complete from a different cycle. And then obstacles are 8 of Wands. Oh, this is interesting. Um, looking to see if you're weighing in. There are some obstacles here, and we're dealing with the Wands category. Oh, gosh, everything that's shown up is Wands. Look at this. 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands, 10 of Wands, and then the 8 of Wands. And that Wands is about family life. He's going through a nasty custody battle. Okay, so that's what's going on. Yeah, it is with the family, because this is about family life. So his goal is to get rid of this custody battle, the issues with the ex-wife, so he can move forward. And he's waiting on that conclusion with this 8 of Wands. Okay, so let's see what the strengths are in the relationship. Is it Wands? Okay, 6 of Pentacles. He will persevere. So he's not somebody who's going to turn around and say, yeah, I can see it. He's not somebody who's going to give up. Even though he has all these challenges, even though he's in a position where he feels like he needs some help, he's not going to give up, and he's not a quitter. So he's going to be in it. What's around him is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant also comes in for marriage. His feelings for you are genuine and true, and 2 of Cups are showing up here following the marriage card. So not only is he sincere, is he waiting to get rid of these pressures from the ex? Will he be in it for the long haul? This is somebody who might one day, propose. Oh, wow. Right after the 2 of Cups, we have the 6 of Cups. We have, does he have 2 children? We have innocence, harmony, good nature, but all things good and lovely, but that can absolutely represent children. Overall, oh yeah, he. This is moving quickly, but it looks like he's going to want to settle down and really have a life with you. 4 and 6-year-old. Okay. Let me just show this again. Hierophant, which is one of my marriage cards, which means like traditional. community-based organizations. It can refer to education, things like that. But for a love reading, how it feels, this is, tradition. It's marriage, followed by the Two of Cups, followed by the Six of Cups, because we're all into the romance and relationship and the feelings now, followed by the Ten of Cups. And let's see the outcome of it all. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. So he is really ready, even though he's still dealing with this custody issue that he's waiting for the ending. The obstacle, that would be a different reading for me to see how long it might take for this to end. Yeah, he's burdened, and maybe I would say it has something to do with this. It has to be what he's going through with this court, because that's his obstacle right now. We have the Eight of Wands, which is waiting for this obstacle to end. And but his strength is he's not going to give up. And then it just turns into all these love cards. So this is in the future, not too far off though. But like I said, this court battle, it's really taking a toll. I mean, all those wands. But this is a very good depiction of how he's feeling and just waiting to get like this weight, this burden off his back. But I wouldn't read too heavily into any changes in his attitude or anything like that. I don't think those will be permanent. I think those it's just a reflection of what he's going through with being super stressed. Yeah. I just drew another card for you. After the Ten of Cups, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Both of those cards are blessings. So the stress is definitely not coming from you. It's coming from this court stuff. His feelings for you are very, very oh, that was horrible. Hierophant, Two of Cups, Six of Cups, Three of Wands, Ten of Cups, and Ten of Pentacles. And those tens are all about love and relationship. Well, I don't think the court's going to rule in her favor acting like that. I mean, that's a definite no. Parental alienation does not work, and judges do not appreciate that. That's never in a child's best interest. It is very cruel. It's evil. We'll do that, Stephanie. Who will you marry? Oh, goodness. Yeah, even though we had death and that Ten of Swords, I'm not convinced Brian is out of the picture. I mean, it looks like it, but I'm not convinced. And you definitely don't want Brian to pop up while things are moving along with Chris, because you're going to be moving into some serious energy with him. The Hierophant, Two of Cups, Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Mm. Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Who will Stephanie marry? Who will Stephanie marry? Thank you, Spirit. Who will Stephanie marry? 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 Okay. Interesting. Who will you marry? And we get the Death card. I think that's speaking about our, well, we'll just let it speak for itself, right? But same position as last time. Two major arcana cards, the Death card and then the Chariot. Death card, endings, transformations. Chariot, moving forward. Death card represents Scorpio. I believe Chariot represents Taurus. Let me double check. Oh, thank you, Jasmine. What is Chris's sign? Oh, Cancer. Chariot is Cancer. Okay. I don't get that confused. Oh, he's a Cancer? Oh, okay. Well, Chariot is Cancer. It could be Chris. Okay, let's see. Going on, we have Two of Pentacles, bringing things into balance. And I also had that Three of Wands come in. And you're sure he's a Cancer, Stephanie? But that Three of Wands came in, which was that man, in the middle of all the love cards. There was that man looking out for like a new direction with you with that ship. Let's see, obstacles. The obstacles, I think this is Chris. The obstacles here are judgment. Which we know that his obstacle is this legal custody battle right now. He's waiting for a judgment. Nine of Cups, he feels that he almost has what he wants. It's almost there. And more Cups, he's moving on from past love. This is Chris. Justice, on his true path. He might have some Libra in his chart. Ace of Pentacles, we have new beginnings. Three of Pentacles, we've got some like financial blessings that are going to come down the road too. You know what I hate to say? Five of Wands. Even though I do feel this is Chris, I think in a lot of ways it applies to Brian too. And I think that your fear that Brian's going to try and come back or something at the wrong time, I think it's accurate. And I say that because your twin flame reading for Brian's began with the death card. And who you will marry begins with the death card too, which can represent Brian. And it can represent with the chariot, him trying to bring things forward. R2 as the outcome can represent bringing that twin flame energy back. And then judgment can represent trying to resurrect the dead relationship back to life. But it ends with that 5, with that inner conflict, which was apparent with him, what he has to work out. So I think this is twofold. I think that it is Chris, but I feel that he's going to try and come back. I don't think he's going to like that. Yeah, but Stephanie, Google the chariot as zodiac sign. I thought it was Taurus. You thought it was Sagittarius, but it's actually Cancer. Yep. But I like this Justice card here because that really represents being on your true path. And I like that his the strength right here, right? The things that are good are these 9 of Cups, almost there. And the things that are surrounding him are moving on from this past relationship and past love. And, and that's what you said about Chris, that you're welcome, that he went through this horrible divorce and he's moving on. So it's going to take some time, but he's on the right path. He's doing the work. And it's just very interesting that Brian is kind of like mirroring this. But this is Chris. I wonder if his chart has Scorpio and Libra in it too, along with that chariot. But you're welcome, Stephanie. And I hope you're doing well, all in all. I really enjoyed talking to you the other night. It was a great reading. Oh, thank you, Laquita. We have Jasmine and then Laquita. Jasmine, are you here? I need to take just a 2-minute break and I'll be right back. Just a really quick break. I'm always fasting and drinking tons of liquid. And I'm Stephanie again. Look what just flips over in my deck. As I'm clearing your energy out, the Hierophant shows up right after the reading, Who Will You Marry? Right after your twin flame reading, the Two of Cups jumps out. So interesting. I did send her a message, Stephanie. I'm not sure if she received it yet, but I think she has. And thank you, Stephanie. Thank you for spreading the word. That means so much to me. Yeah, I did a reading the other night, not your reading, but a different reading. And whew, I was not properly grounded for dealing with those negative forces. So I was kind of wiped out yesterday. Still actually kind of recovering from it. But I got my selenite today. Yes, Libra. Oh, you have a lot of Scorpio. Okay, well then that works. The Scorpio and the Cancer. Yeah, Libra was the other sign. And that was it. I got all my selenite here right now. Looks so pretty. It's like reflecting the colors. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah. I just shoot. It was I don't even want to get into it, but it wasn't good. But sometimes clearing out a lot of negative, evil energy, it's really hard, and I won't go into it all. Oh, wasn't it pretty, Crystal? And welcome. Let me see if you can see it again. My selenite. I should have been like covered in selenite from head to toe before that. I'm still drained. I'm still drained. But I'm going to take a quick break. Jasmine, are you here? Jasmine. So I think that's good. So Jasmine should be back. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't put up the new one yet. Jasmine should be back by the time I'm done because I'm only going to be like a minute. But I will put on my intermission. So Jasmine, come back. Okay, I am back. I'm back. And Jasmine, where are you? Jasmine, come back? Oh, thank you, Stephanie. You too. Have a great weekend. Upasna, hello. Where are you, Jasmine? There you are, Jasmine. We'll get you your message from Spirit. I'm not in sync for some reason. May have some spirit activity going on. Okay, Jasmine, let me get you your message from Spirit. There we go. Now I'm back in sync. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Jasmine? What do you want Jasmine to know this weekend? What do you want Jasmine to know this weekend? What is your message for Jasmine? What do you want her to know for this weekend? What do you want her to know this weekend? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Jasmine to know this weekend? Oh, and Jasmine, we have the Two of Pentacles. So this weekend, you may feel as if you're juggling a lot of different responsibilities. You may be multitasking, but just remember to take everything in stride, be flexible, and you can do it all. The key to balancing multiple priorities is the ability to be flexible and to go with the flow. It's a very beautiful card. I love all these cards. I have I think 5 more decks coming from Lithuania because I'm obsessed with this one, handmade. One of them, it's like all white. Oh my gosh, I can't wait for it. I'm even thinking about switching out my purple backdrop for a white backdrop. Just imagine my new white cards. Um, okay, so Jasmine, what is your question? This light's kind of hurting my eyes. Sorry if it gets a little bit darker or something. Right, it's not bad. Okay, Jasmine, please type in your question. I know, won't it be? You pasta, I hope. I just can't wait. Everything's getting lighter and whiter. You want to know how many times at Nightstone Studio? Oh, how your time at the studio will go. Okay, let's check it out. Man, and Jasmine is like watching this go, from the baby steps, from your vision to completion. I'm so excited for you. This is so awesome. Thank you, Spirit. Hello, Jasmine's time at this Night Sound Studio. Oh, today. Thank you, Spirit. How will Jasmine's time at Night Sound Studio go today? How will it go today? What does she need to know about her time in the studio today? Thank you. And this is good because we'll be able to see if there's anything you need to worry about. Seven of Cups. Um, that Seven of Cups is about mastery. So you must be working with somebody at the studio who is an expert. The Tower shows us that you are rebuilding and building up. Am I reversed? Oh, I can't stand when that happens. I cannot stand when that happens. Let me fix this so I can show you the cards. I'm sorry, I just hate that. There we go. That should fix it. There we go. Yeah, don't get panicked when you see that tower. That tower means, yeah, I fixed it. Okay. And the goal. Oh, I love it, Jasmine. Your journey to healing. Your journey to healing. When you see the tower, it by itself is not a dangerous or negative card. But Jasmine, are you going with an expert? Because I do see this as a bit of a warning, a bit of a caution, the tower, that you need to make sure there's an expert with you in the studio. Okay. And that wasn't reversed again, was it? No, no, it's back. Okay. Okay, so let me see any obstacles that you'll be dealing with today. Temperance. Okay, so there is something going on. You need an expert and you need some balance and caution. You're going by yourself. Can somebody go with you? You need to, you do need to take a little precaution here. And I do feel that you need to bring someone with you. Is it too late? Uh oh. Your strengths, I love this. Okay, now that is so you. How many, do you remember we've pulled this for you before? The Four of Cups, where because I remember specifically saying to you, look, and that was when I first said that they're writing something in a notebook. Do you remember that? So that's coming again. Let me see what else is coming in. The High Priestess. So keep following your intuition, okay? And just do whatever you feel is right at the studio. Um, you can be the master, the expert that you need, but be cautious. There is something here that you do have to be cautious about. So take your time, meditate, get with spirit, and if something doesn't feel right, trust your instinct. Okay. If you can't bring in somebody with you, then trust your instinct, because this temperance card is speaking about an issue of caution combined with another major arcana, the High Priestess, is speaking about following your intuition. All right. And then let's really get into what's going to go on. Oh, well, I love this. Okay, here you are, the single woman, the Nine of Coins, prospering. Okay. So that's very, very positive. Remember, just follow your intuition. If somebody tries to get you to do something that you don't feel comfortable with, don't do it. Two of Wands, you're on your journey, on your path. And I love this because both of these cards, the Six of Swords, this woman is in a boat that's been pierced with six swords, but it did not sink her, it did not stop her. And she's sailing through that choppy water, leaving behind those darkened skies, moving into the sunlight. And that's the same energy, Jasmine, with our Two of Wands. This person's on a journey, and spirit is represented in that beautiful deer saying, okay, follow me. I'm going to show you the way out of the darkness into the light. So both of these cards are showing up with the same thing. It's a consultation tour. It's a consultation tour. Be cautious and follow your intuition. And it would have been nice to have brought an expert with you. So, okay, so if they start talking prices with you, um, but again, we have you as this Nine of Pentacles, which means that you would most likely have the finances for this. Just completely follow your intuition, okay? Out of the darkness into the light. I love that. Let me see what else. We have two more for you. Justice. Okay, and this is going along with your High Priestess. That justice means you're on your true path. You're being your authentic self. With that High Priestess, following your intuition, and the Emperor. Wow. The Emperor. So you've got this under control. All these qualities, these characteristics, these major arcana cards are coming up as a reflection of you. Um, Rebuilding, be balanced and guarded. So if it doesn't feel right, if something doesn't feel right, listen to what Spirit is telling you. But you have it under control. And I want to do one more for fun. Aw, one more for fun. And we have our Four of Wands. Just feeling safe and secure and everything just being in a very good place. And I love how these cards are really doing a lot of play with the light for you, you know, like coming out of the dark into the light. We have it there. We have it in our Two of Wands, which is like my favorite card. I absolutely love this depiction of the Two of Wands. Just so beautiful. Being a Sagittarius, of course, I love that card. But then we just see that light just shining and beaming on you. I love it. So, yes, it will go well. Follow your intuition. And if somebody says something or whatever and it just doesn't sit right, then just follow that. But it looks very, very good. Coming out of the dark into the light, so that is good. Do you like the star card in this deck or just in general? Let me see if I can find that star card in this deck. The star card and the moon in this deck look so similar. I pulled them. I've been doing some Johnny Depp, Amber Heard readings on my Celebrity Tarot. And I had pulled the star and then the moon. That was the first time I ever pulled those two side by side. Yeah, that's been interesting, that my Johnny Depp Amber Heard readings. It was like the last card. Yeah, let me show you. This is the moon from this deck. And then this is the star from this deck. Oh, I know. It's just like unbelievable. But I like those. Amber Heard, yeah. But I'm doing like, is Johnny Depp lying? Is he a domestic abuse victim? I wanted to do Amber's earlier today, but man, my energy got wiped out. Not yesterday, but the night before. I did a reading for somebody, and it was like a paranormal home reading, and it was pretty major. And I was gone. I was done yesterday. I'm still not 100%. But yeah, I love the star card too. Beautiful. And you know, when the star shows up in no, oh, you should see it. It's a Celebrity Tarot reader. My let me get you the link. If I can even find. There it is. It's like I don't even know. I don't even know where my own channel is. Yeah, this channel is crazy. This channel like technically has over 1 million views. But then I decided to like scrap the channel, and it was monetized and everything, and I decided to scrap the channel to bring it to tarot. And it's like it's crazy because it's like it's got over 1 million views, but now it's got like 3,000 views, and I'm like very slowly trying to bring the channel back to life, and with all new content, with a whole new focus. Instead of like doing celebrity gossip, I want to do celebrity tarot readings. But it's fun. And Laquita, are you here? There you are. And let me get you your free message from Spirit. And I want to see what your reading is going to be, what your question is. But Jasmine, give me an update. I want to hear how it goes. This is so exciting. So exciting. Where am I? Oh, I was practically sitting on them. Okay. And welcome everybody who's in the chat. I'm on a donation, so I'm not giving out the free messages until I'm done. Thank you. Let's do crystal. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Laquita this weekend? What message do you have for Laquita this weekend? What do you want Laquita to know? What message do you have for Laquita? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Laquita? And Laquita, your message from Spirit is right here. And Laquita, we have, the High Priestess. Major Arcana card, the High Priestess. The lesson in the High Priestess is that you are your own best guide, and your intuition will always point you in the right way. Learn to recognize the hidden signs and meanings all around you, and you will find that guidance is always at hand. The High Priestess. There's like a little boat over there, I think. Oh, maybe it's not a little boat. So many like hidden pictures and these cars are so beautiful. Okay, and Laquisha, what is your Laquita, what is your question? I'm gonna clear and charge these. They have Jasmine's energy. I will clear that. I'm gonna just move my selenite real quick. Oh, whatever spirit wants you to know. Oh, awesome. I love those. So, spirit, first of all, is giving you that message with the high priestess. Follow your own intuition, follow your guide. This weekend, that can also refer to listening to the voice of your spirit guides. Oh no, Rishi, I'm on 8 channels, 5 on YouTube and three on YouTube and 5 on Facebook. So you can't see her, but she's here on Facebook. So I'll show you. This is Rishi on YouTube, and this is Laquita on Facebook. I think, I don't know. I wish there was a way that I could have my stream up and then have like a little side panel that could show everybody who's actually here from all the channels, but I don't think there's a way I can do that. So, and the other thing it doesn't do now, Facebook, no, like Facebook isn't. See, it just, I'm on 5 different Facebooks, but I don't know which account on Facebook Laquita is on. And it's like this, I'm on 3 YouTube channels, and that's all I see. So I don't know which YouTube channel you're on. So it does get a little confusing because I have to go into different Facebook pages to like respond to people. But I'm trying to get everybody to join my Google group. But it's like some people don't like YouTube, some people don't like Facebook. And then it's like now I'm trying to get everybody to come over to Google. But the Google group is going to be really cool. But this is my first time having a Google group, and it took me like an hour just to figure out how to add myself. But that group is going to be cool where although I don't want to be filling up all our inboxes, but we can like take the conversations over there. And then I'm trying to build my newsletter. And my newsletter, I don't want my newsletter to be like, oh, thanks for coming to my website. Here's a pop-up to drive you crazy. So please join my newsletter, you know. I actually want it to be like when I speak to you, like, would you like to join my newsletter? Email me at readthetarot@gmail.com and write newsletter, and I will personally just add you to the newsletter. I want it to be very much more personal than just collecting emails from, you know, pop-ups and stuff like that. So I probably will go through Facebook and actually send everybody individually an invite to join my newsletter. And do the same thing with all the everybody who ever emailed me or messaged me. Okay, so Laquita, let's see what Spirit wants you to know. I love these, and I'm going to make this in depth. And if we need to, I might throw in an oracle reading for you. Because those are my favorite questions. My favorite questions are like, we could sit around all day and be like, okay, I have a crush on this person. Does this person like me? But like Spirit could have something very, very important to say that has absolutely nothing to do with a crush. You know what I mean? So I think that's the most important question ever is what does Spirit want me to know? You know, what does God want me to know? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Laquita to know? What do you want Laquita to know? What do you want Laquita to know? Right here. Okay, so Laquita, we are starting with Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords. And that seven does speak about experience. It can, oh, and the Tower. Laquita, are you in a situation right now where maybe you were called to leave a situation? Maybe something just wasn't working out. You had to leave. You felt it was you know, maybe I'm not going to get the recognition I deserve, but I just got to get out of this situation. And now you're in a period of rebuilding your life. Let me know if that resonates, because right off the bat, that's what Seven of Swords with the Tower is saying to me. You had to leave something, like, now, and leaving caused some sort of upheaval to your life. And that spirit is saying it's okay right now. When you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up. So right now, this may have happened, but it's okay. Leaving a third party situation. Okay, yeah. And Spirit is saying it's okay, because when you leave this situation, you're going to be rebuilding your life better. Oh, and the goal is a hope. The Star. Okay, now this could go two ways, because the Star can represent a relationship that lasts. So I don't know if you're leaving a situation that's a third party, with the hopes that you become the main person. That is a possibility here. But either way, just know that the Star is shining over you. There is hope. There is light over what seems like a dark path right now. The obstacles you need to look out for right now are the Moon. I just thoroughly reshuffled these cards. The Moon is your obstacles right now. You gave him an ultimatum, okay. And the Moon, though, is that Spirit is not going to tell you right now what he's going to choose, because we have free will. He hasn't made his decision yet. The Moon is mysterious paths, and we don't get the answer that we're hoping for with the Moon. But that Star is saying that your goal is to be the one that he has a long-term relationship with. Spirit is saying, I can't tell you right now if that's what's going to happen. The Moon is like showing up all over my Johnny Depp Amber Heard readings. Oh, did it freeze? Can anybody see me? Laquita, refresh your screen. Well, I guess you'd have to if it's frozen. I'll type it. Let me know when you're here, Laquita, when you can see me. Oh, good. Okay. Last you saw was the Moon card. Okay, yeah, I haven't pulled another one yet, so that's good. Um, oh, and I've got a Facebook spammer. Okay, wait one sec, Liquida. Oh my gosh. Okay, the Moon card is basically. Oh, sorry. Okay, there you go. Okay, so the Star is suggesting that your goal, your hope is that he takes the ultimatum and that you and he have a long term relationship. The Moon is Spirit's way of saying, we don't know which way he's going to choose. It's also an obstacle. So the obstacle here, or the problem here, is he doesn't know what he's going to choose. Okay, so he's at a crossroads himself. He does not know what he's going to do. Now, you, as strength, you are a woman who knows how to persevere. You know how to walk in victory. I just love that. This Six of Wands is like this knight this knight in shining armor is riding on his horse after winning the battle, and it's kind of hard to see, but those are people down there. Can you see them? Those are people over here who are like waving their banners, praising the hero. See those people? So you are going to be victorious in this. Whether he chooses you or not remains a mystery in the moon, but you are going to feel very good about what you're doing. I take it this situation has been toxic for you. Okay, I take it this situation has been toxic. And I'm not sure who is going to praise you for this decision, but you're going to get some praise for it. Now, what's around this whole situation is a lot of strife, a lot of fighting, Five of Swords, and this card, Liquida. So maybe the other person does not like you anymore, because this card not only represents the fighting, but if you look back here in the corner, there's like literally a man who's been like stabbed to death on the ground. The horse is like weeping over this guy. This woman's on her hands and he's crying. So what's around your situation is like some serious conflict, battle. You don't want to be in this toxic environment. So coming forward again, High Priestess, trust your intuition. Laquita, was that the free message from Spirit for you, the High Priestess? Isn't that the one that I pulled? I think it was. So Spirit is what Spirit wants you to know. Yeah, it was the High Priestess. Oh, sorry. Did you hear my elbow? I had to like pop it. Okay, so yeah, the High Priestess is coming in for you again. Really trust your intuition in this. Don't, and I kind of feel like if somebody's gaslighting you, you follow your intuition. You know what you need to do to avoid this tower situation from the star to the moon, and to walk in your victory. You know what to do. You know what to do to avoid this bloody battle, really, and you follow Spirit. You meditate, you get with Spirit, you pray about this, and don't let anybody tell you what to do or influence your decision. The good news is you're not going to be waiting long for this outcome, and this possibly can come through text message or emails. But the eighth not only speaks of like the obstacles that you're facing, but it can also represent coming to a quick conclusion. Just know that whether it is this relationship that comes in and brings you new love, um, if not, you're going to be getting new love. So either way, you're coming into a place of newness. You gave him 8 days. Did you really? You gave him 8 days, and this is the Eight of Wands. So you will have your decision in 8 days. And again, I can't say it's him because of this moon. I can't tell if it's him, which way he chooses. He's still thinking. But either way, you're getting new love. So it's either him bringing in new love, or you're getting another person who's coming in. And either way, you will be healing from this. And there definitely was some toxic energy here, Laquita, because this Five of Swords, I mean, it hurt you, but you will be coming out victorious. And this is another six. So we have the 6 over here for your victory, right? 6 of Wands. And then when all is said and done, you are the 6 of Swords, healing. And, the 6 comes after the 5 of Swords, which is over here. And this 5 of Swords is a bloody battle, right? That left these people on the ground. And the 6, right? Somebody was actually trying to kill you, Laquita. Somebody was like throwing these swords into your ship, trying to sink you, but they couldn't because you are the 6 of Wands. No matter what they do to you, you keep rising above. And now it's like they couldn't even sink your ship. You're like in the ship, sailing out of the dark into the light, untouchable. Untouchable. So, very, very good, very positive. You're doing the right thing. Keep following your intuition. That's the major thing Spirit wants you to know, that you know the right thing to do. Don't let anybody gaslight you. Don't let anybody try and trick you into making some decision that you're not comfortable with. But again, 8 days. You gave him 8 days. We got the 8 of Wands, and you're going to get that answer. I think it could come through email or like a text. But either way, you're definitely you're doing the right thing. And don't doubt yourself. Don't let anyone gaslight you, because I think that could be what's going on with that. Why are you causing this? Why are you doing this? Everything was fine, that type of thing, you know? But let me know if that resonated with you. Okay, awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you. I find my right here. Thank you so much. And thank you for your donation. Oh, thank you. And have a great weekend. Okay, Rishi. And everybody, I do love to know where you're from if you're watching. All the readings, Jennifer, are done on a donation basis, except for my free readings, which are a free message from Spirit. And today it is what Spirit wants you to know for the weekend. Those are the free messages that I'm giving. And I do it this way because if I'm going to give a free message, I don't want it to be like, does my crush like me? I want it to be what Spirit wants you to know. So, yeah, please let me know where you're watching from. And I will be putting your name up on the video when I'm doing your free reading. But if somebody makes a donation, those donations get preference. Okay, Rishi, let me see what Spirit has for you today. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Rishi? What do you want Rishi to know? What do you want Rishi to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Rishi to know? What do you want Rishi to know? And Rishi, we have, hello, the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups, Rishi. If you're in a relationship, just know that that relationship is moving. It's moving forward. If you're single, know that relationship, you're manifesting it, you're attracting it, and it is coming. You deserve and can cultivate your happy ending. All you need to do is believe. And hello, Patsy from Louisiana. Let me get you a message from Spirit. And again, don't forget, I like to know where you're watching me from. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Patsy? What do you want Patsy to know this weekend? What do you want Patsy to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Patsy to know? Thank you, Spirit. And Patsy, we have the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. If you're single, just know that love is coming. Lots of love this weekend. And if you're in a relationship, you might be facing a crossroads. You might be thinking about change. You can bring balance and harmony into this relationship, Patsy. Open yourself up to the possibility of love. Set the intention to attract the person who makes you feel whole and in perfect balance. And Upasna, get you your message. Oh, you're from South Africa. Awesome. Welcome. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Upasna? What do you want Upasna to know today? What message do you have for Upasna? What do you want Upasna to know? What do you want Upasna to know? What message do you have for Upasna? Oh, thank you, Sarifa. Oh, in Upasna we have justice. And Upasna, I know that you had told me something about what you're going through, but I can't remember what it was. The justice card does mean that you are on the right path. You're being true. You're living your authentic life. Cash up. Let me see. Okay. Okay, so you pause now. With this justice card, you are on the right path. You are being true to yourself. And you also being reminded by Spirit to make sure that truth and justice, honor and integrity are the reason behind everything you do. The lesson in the justice card is that we reap what we sow. It reminds us that ultimately we are all answerable to the universal law of cause and effect, and urges us to take responsibility for our actions, do the right thing, and be balanced, open minded, and fair in all situations. So, Sarifa, okay, I'm fasting, so I have to take a quick break. Please type in your question, and as soon as I come back, it won't even be 1 minute. I will read your question and do that for you. But 1 second, I'm going to put on my Okay, I'm back. Okay, there we go. Let me see, Sarifa. You just want to know Tim's energy and intentions towards your relationship. Any advice for you that you can have to help advance your relationship? Longest after your breakup. Wow. Been together 7 years. Okay, awesome. You're fasting too. You understand my pain. Okay, and Sarifa, I always give the free message for spirit, even when people are making donations. So I will get you a free message first, and then we will do your reading. And thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Sarifa to know? What message do you have for Sarifa? What do you want Sarifa to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Sarifa to know? What do you want Sarifa to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Sarifa to know? Okay. And Sarifa right here, Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. And that is a message about hard work. Sometimes it refers to, really working a regular job and applying yourself. It can also be about learning, going back to school, learning new things. But it just has that feeling of hard work, whether it's in the home, whether it's with business. Work hard, hone your skills, and find pleasure in an honest day's work. So if there's a situation where you're being called to maybe, tune in and work a little bit harder, that is encouraging you to do that. But let's get to your real question here, Sarifa. Um, Tim's energy and intentions. Okay. And we'll look for advice about bringing that relationship to a closer, more fulfilling place. Thank you, Spirit. What are Tim's energies towards Sarifa? What are his true feelings? What does she need to know? What does she need to know about this relationship, this connection? How can she bring it closer? What does she need to know, Spirit? This long distance relationship, what does she need to know? Thank you, Spirit. What does she need to know about Tim's feelings? Okay, and Sarifa, we're starting with the Nine of Cups, which is very good, very positive. A lot of hope for this relationship. Um, Things are moving in the right direction. We had the Ten of Swords, which represents that you've just reconnected after the breakup. Okay. Oh, I see, Sarifa. Okay, so now our outcome, we do have a Three of Swords here. Okay, so what this represents is you and Tim need to take a different creative approach than what you have taken in the past in order to make sure that you're not left repeating the same cycles, that you don't end up in another Ten of Swords situation, but that things move along, beautifully and in harmony. But that card is really saying that you have to take a different creative approach. Knight of Cups is actually coming in as an obstacle. And it's interesting because those knights are talking about taking quick action. I'm actually wondering, Sarifa, if this Knight of Cups that's coming in couldn't be another man coming in your way. Have you met somebody else? Have you been contemplating if you want to be with Tim or somebody else? Huh. Let me see a little bit more here. Um, my goodness. Sarifa, do you two fight a lot? I mean, the strengths for these feelings really have to do with, standing your own. Huh. Look at all these wands. A lot of defensiveness, a lot of standing your ground, a lot of holding your own. Very interesting. Yeah, that's good. Did you used to fight a lot, Sarifa? And it could even be that you've done that. This could be saying that in the past you had a lot of fights and you've moved past that. And you're more wands. 10 of wands. Okay, here we go. I do feel this energy could all be past. And it could be that you've come through all these situations. But now we're looking at the Hierophant, which is to me a marriage card. Let me see how the rest of these cards come out. Now we're getting major arcana. The Magician. Okay. Okay, yeah, now it's all coming out very nice. King of Pentacles. And then let me see. Then the Six of Pentacles, which is a lot of generous. So is he working really hard? It looks as if he's ready to have some sort of financial advancement or something. That's what you're confused about the Three of Swords, because there was a third party in the past. Oh, interesting. Hmm. Yeah, and is he working hard? Because it does seem that there's some sort of breakthrough. Of course, this could be like a breakthrough in the family, but it does seem like this is money oriented to me. He's working really hard. Okay, yeah. And I do feel that he is going to come into a position where this card is tricky, because the Six of Pentacles could be you're the beggar, or the querent, the person who's asking the question, could be the beggar down here with their hands reached out saying, please give me the money, or the querent could be the man holding the scales generously giving the money. So you have to really look at the rest of the cards to see which one the six is. Is he the person in need, or is he the person blessed giving out? Since we have the King of Pentacles first, and then we have the Six of Coins, um, I absolutely feel that he's going to come into a financial blessing where he's the person giving the money out, because he's now the King of Pentacles. And yeah, so that makes a lot of sense, Siri, for what you're telling me, because it all starts to change. He works, he gets this breakthrough, but we get these two major arcana cards: the High Priest, I'm sorry, the Hierophant, and then the Magician. So he's making a lot of change. His energy, because that's really what your question was. What is his energy surrounding you? And it definitely is that he's trying to avoid repeating the mistakes of the past, but at the same time, he's still a little defensive. So I'm not sure if you may have had some fights in the past that really have him on guard, almost like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But he's the one, he was involved with somebody else, right? And something involving family really is a burden for him, a big struggle. I mean, these two cards are like coming in together, being on guard and trying to protect yourself from all of this pressure and weight. But then everything picks up and changes, like I said, where we come into the Hierophant, the Magician. He won't tell you what he really did, he denies it. Okay. Well, whatever it was, he's very, very burdened. And, you know, I mean, he could have. Do you mean like cheating? He's the younger brother trying to take care of his older brother. Okay, well, that makes sense. But I would just say from this reading, the past is in the past, and what you don't know won't hurt you. So just don't try and get him to dig up anything, because the energy here is very strong that he's trying not to. you know, break your heart. He's trying not to end the relationship. He's trying to avoid fighting. And at the same time, he's trying not to like move too quickly, if that makes sense. And again, if you're saying that this Knight of Cups is not, yeah. Yeah, and you don't need to. It's like I said, what you don't know won't hurt you. And the truth is, he is defensive about it. He's on guard about it, but he's also very ashamed about it. And he has a lot of burden, a lot of struggle. But the feelings towards you are coming out very positive with that Hierophant, the Magician. And has he said anything like he's working hard to somehow bring you two together? Because that's the energy, that's what I'm feeling here. As if, he's thinking like, you should be with him. And he's working hard to make that happen. He's slow energy, okay. He's definitely trying to get out of this swords suit. Tons of swords. But yeah, it all comes down to him feeling really stressed out and burdened and crumbling underneath the weight of all this pressure. And at the same time, seeing this hope for the future of marriage and being financially prosperous. And I feel like that's, connected to you, that he really is trying to like build a life for the two of you somewhere. And I believe you'll be successful. Yeah. And I believe that's exactly what he's doing. Yep. And he's going to, I see that with the King of Pentacles, and then that Six of Pentacles, right? He wants to be financially stable for the whole family. That's exactly what that shows, that he's working hard. He's making things happen with that Magician card. He becomes that King of Pentacles. And then, like I was saying with that Six of Pentacles, you're either the person who needs a hand out, or you're the person giving out, the money. And because he comes in as the King of Pentacles first, I believe he's going to make that goal. He is going to become financially stable and support the whole family. See, let me and not only that, what you're saying here, I absolutely believe that's what's going on. He is and just be patient. And at the same time, he's trying to balance all this. He's trying to work hard, and he doesn't want to rush things. And that could be the obstacle, because that Knight of Cups does speak about love and moving too quickly. So that Knight of Cups as the obstacle may not have anything to do with another man approaching you. It could absolutely be that he feels the biggest mistake now would be to go too fast. Well, that's wonderful. Yeah, and he seems very sincere. So what was the other part to your question? You wanted to know if there was anything you could do to help bring you two closer together. Well, first off is just be patient. Okay, and I will actually look into that for you, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Is there anything Saritha can do to help their connection grow stronger? Is there anything that Saritha can do to help her connection to Tim grow stronger? Thank you, Spirit. Is there anything Saritha can do to help that relationship grow stronger? And we have, okay, anything that you can do. We have King of Swords. Now, this swords category is like all over. The sword suit is all over this reading. And that's being wise, being mature, being confident, Sarifa, and making wise decisions. Don't let your emotions lead you. Don't if you feel like, oh my gosh, all he's doing is work, 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 and I'm not getting any attention, and you feel like going that way, don't. He really is looking for somebody who's going to take a calm, logical approach, not an emotional one. And some situation where you're going to be called upon to end something quickly. It may even be if you've already started to get too emotional with him, end that very quickly. Would that resonate with you, Sarifa? Have you already said to him, I'm not getting all this romance or love, or you're working too hard and I'm feeling left out? Um, if that resonates, end that quickly and get on board with him logically, if that makes any sense. Oh my goodness. And if you've been worrying yourself sick at night about this relationship in the future and doubting his love, don't do that either. Yeah, just embrace this new love. Just embrace it. Just flow with it and just go with it. The worrying, the stress, and maybe, acting too emotional is going to only push him away in the long run. Oh, and he comes in again as that Six of Pentacles. I love it. So, okay. Yeah, don't worry too much about that. Don't let that get in your mind because he is working hard, you know? And it's like, it's right here. Look, the Ace of Cups, that love, that new love with that ace. I mean, that's all about bringing in the new love. And he is working hard to be this because he wants to give these blessings to you and your daughter. There's even two hands out here, you know? That's his goal. Exactly. Oh, excuse me. So just be careful not to get too emotional, and don't even let it override your emotions or your feelings with him. You know what I mean? Because sometimes we can get in our head something, we don't say it, but it comes through. It'll come through like little snippy ways or little remarks here and there. So just trust that that he loves you and everything's going right, and because I believe it is. Well, thank you so much, Sarifa. I'm so glad you posted your question, and thank you for your donation. And I am wishing all the best for you and Tim. And I believe that I believe it's all going to work out. I believe it's all good. And he is working hard. Oh, awesome, Sarifa. And if anybody wants a free message from Spirit, please do let me know where you're from because I love that. I love to know where you're watching from. And Maggie, let me get you a message from Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Maggie? What do you want Maggie to know? What do you want Maggie to know? Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Maggie to know? What do you want Maggie to know today? Thank you, Spirit. And Maggie, we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. So Maggie, Keep focusing on your future. Be confident knowing that you are fully equipped to handle everything that's coming your way. Don't let other people intimidate you or put you down or make you feel that you can't do what you want to do or what you set out to do, because you absolutely can. Yesterday is history and tomorrow is a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment, so enjoy it. And not only, should you be enjoying the present, but I do feel that Spirit is saying there are some new opportunities coming for you as well. Oh, you're in Hong Kong. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope you're doing well with COVID and lockdowns and all of that. I hope you're okay. You're welcome, Maggie. God bless you. And stay healthy. I hope you're getting everything you need. Oh, you're in California, Sarifa. Awesome. I just had to block somebody. So if you've come to the chat and you want a free message from Spirit, please let me know. I am set to leave in an hour. I might end the stream earlier. I'm not sure. It all depends. Oh, I have a donation. There you are. Oh, awesome. Let me put that up here. Awesome. So excited. Okay. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Sarifa. God bless you. Hold down the fort for us in California. So how did the move go, SB? How was everything? But let me get you your free message from Spirit first. Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for SB? What do you want SB to know? What do you want SB to know? Oh, awesome. Awesome. Oh my gosh, SB. Your message from Spirit is the sun. Oh my gosh. Healing, all these wonderful things that are happening. Oh, and you love your new place. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. The Sun card teaches us to find the joy in all situations and reminds us of our own personal power. It encourages us to confidently shine our inner light and to manifest our desires as conscious creators. Awesome. Oh, I love it. Okay, let me I haven't really done the dolphins. Try the dolphin sound. And I'm going to charge and clear these cards. Oh, Tracy, I didn't see what you were asking. Oops. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Who will SB marry? Who will SB marry? And SB, I still think it's going to have something to do with that Sagittarius. Who will SB marry? Who will SB marry? Who will SB marry? Okay, right here. And we're starting with the Five of Pentacles, representing that change. Things going on right now in your life bringing change. And Eight of Wands bringing endings, okay? So we're starting right off with a very good depiction of what's going on. And your outcome, we have your goal. We have you really growing from your experience, because the Seven does speak about experience, but this Seven of Cups is also speaking about the things that you're wishing for, the things that you're longing for, the things that you want for. You've already been there, done that, and now you know what you want. And the things that you're manifesting, like in these cups for your next relationship, you know what they are. You're not going to be surprised. Okay. Now, the things that are going to be a block that you need to worry about for who you're going to marry next. Interesting. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. So there's still going to be some sort of financial situation here where you still feel as if you're in need for a little while. But I love here justice on your true path. And of course, justice represents Libra energy, but I know that we've been pulling a lot of Sagittarius. So, and what's around you? Oh, thank you, Charlie Bear. Let me still a lot of change. You're like surrounded by change right now. So the next who you're going to marry, it's definitely going to be a little while because spirit right now is very blatantly saying you're just going to need some time. You're on this very important journey right now, and you're on a new path of change. Okay, so let's see what's coming in the future. Ooh. So in the future now we have the lovers. Okay, but again, you're going to have to wait. You're on your true path, new direction coming out of the dark into the light, following spirit for your new path. That I love this. Like, here I am on my journey. It's like that picture always reminds me of like the typical I'm running away from home, right? And you've got like your little knapsack, and they've got like the stick. The knapsack's like tied to the stick. That's like back in, I don't know, in the early '80s. I always saw like pictures like that. I'm running away from home, but it's really not like running away from home. It's just leaving the darkness and walking on this beautiful path of sunlight. Then you come into the lovers. So let's see if we pull another Sagittarius sign. Queen of Pentacles, again, be patient, but you are rebuilding your life and becoming very successful at the time this new lover comes in. And now we have this beautiful, happy home. So who are you marrying? Come on already. Knight of Swords. So after you get to this point of being like, oh, check this out. Check this out. When you come, are you there, SB? I don't even see you. When you come in as the Queen of Pentacles, your new man comes in as the King of Pentacles. Wow. So this is going to be an equally matched union for sure. Ace of Pentacles. New beginnings. I wonder if you could have a business together. Didn't we do a reading that there was something about you meeting somebody when in a new job? So I see that he's coming. Who are you? Doesn't that sound familiar? Yeah? Okay, because it's happening again. It's happening again, SB. That Queen and King of Pentacles. And I'm saying that about the new job because you two are brought together, and here's this Ace of Pentacles again. That coincides with the other readings about the new job. I don't have any Sagittarius energy here today. What I have here today is Libra and Gemini energy. I'm still not ruling out the Sagittarius Capricorn that kept showing up. Um, and maybe it's because we don't manifest a person, we manifest an energy. And it could just be that the person who you're marrying, maybe it hasn't actually been decided yet because we have the energy here of justice, being on your true path and finding your true love. We're getting similarities of other readings. The Ace of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Pentacles. But we're not getting the exact identification of this man. Like I don't see his hair. Excuse me, like I can't see what he looks like yet. And I think that's because you have to get in place for him to really manifest. But I believe 100% it is connected to this new job. And it might even be something like you get to the job and then he starts like, a week, a month or something after you have this job. But it is very consistent, especially with this King and Queen of Pentacles. But this is so loving and beautiful. And the other thing I love about the Justice card is it means that the scales will be even. It means that what you put into the relationship, you're going to get back. It's going to be fair. It's going to be good. It's going to be harmonious. It's going to be loving. It's going to be based on truth and not lies. It's going to be a relationship of integrity, of honesty. I mean, that's just such beautiful energy. Well, I was hoping to get like more specific information at this point. I would have liked a name, an address, telephone number, something of that nature. But yeah, it's consistent, but we're still waiting. Hello, Amy. How are you? Sometimes you travel with your current job. Let me see. Where was that? I missed it. Wonder if you'll meet him while traveling. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, before I move on to Charlie Bear, I'm going to ask real quick if you'll meet him while traveling. Because I was having the feeling like you were going to meet him like in some sort of like office type environment. But let me just look at that real quick. I'm not going to do another shuffle. So if we really wanted to look into that, how you meet him, that would be another reading. But I'm going to just check very quickly on that and see if we get any travel cards, anything with a boat, a chariot, anything to represent travel or movement. Three of Wands would be very good for something like that. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Will SB meet her future spouse while traveling for work? Will SB meet her future spouse while traveling for work? Will SB meet her future spouse while traveling for work? Okay. Traveling for, okay, well, we're starting off with marriage, the Hierophant. Okay, that is one of my go-to marriage cards. Will you meet your husband while traveling? Nine of Swords, interesting. A lot of fear and worry, but also very close because that nine is attainment. The Empress, will you meet him from traveling? Ten of Wands, definitely telling me stuff. He's going to be coming out of a situation where he's very, very burdened and stressed. Oh, Chariot. Chariot. Remember I said I want to see something about travel? Let me see if that Three of Wands shows. The Moon. The Moon is trying to say it's still a mystery. And that's what Spirit was saying. It's still very mysterious of how, oh my gosh. The two cards that I said would pull up if you met him would travel. SB. I said if it's going to be about travel, then we want to see something like the Three of Wands or the Chariot. But Spirit is still saying we can't know all the details. I'm like a whiny little kid with Spirit. I want to know everything. You can't know it now. But I don't know why why Spirit is still keeping some of this a mystery, but maybe God just has not totally picked out who your man is yet. Or maybe God is getting him in shape and waiting for him to shape up and we have free will. But you wanted to know if it was travel, SB. And I said, well, if it's travel, there's about 2 cards that would show up. The Chariot, something about movement and moving, or the 3 of Wands, which to me is always one of my travel cards. Because for me, the travel card, this 3 of Wands is about exploration, new ideas, creativity. It can mean so many different things. But to me, it's always like this man waiting for his ship to come in. And why is that ship coming in, right? Maybe he's going on an adventure, or maybe he's seeing somebody off, right? Maybe he's saying farewell, or maybe he's waiting for this woman to come. It's like, I just love this card, but it's always to me about travel and adventure. So I said there are 2 cards if you're going to meet that spouse. And Spirit is like seriously saying spouse, marriage. And I don't know what your 9 of Swords is about. Are you really worried that you won't get married again, SB? Is it a deep fear? Something haunting you? Because I was surprised to see that in there. And also that 9 of Swords. Oh, I get it. Okay, the 9 of Swords represents you being, really hurt in this past relationship. And the 10 of Wands represents him being hurt in his past relationship. I get it now. So together, we have also that king and that queen, right? But you're also this. You're also this couple. Let me do it this way. You're also this couple, the 9 of Swords, if you up all night feeling attacked, and him feeling completely, oh my gosh, I almost missed that, SB. Look at how close it is. You're up in bed feeling like these swords are ready to get you, and he's burdened under this pressure and the weight of the wands. I almost missed that completely. Completely missed that. So the 2 of you are both coming out of a bad situation. He's got to be coming out of a very bad relationship, okay? So I don't even think this guy, when you meet him traveling for work, I don't think it's going to be like he's single. I think he's somebody who's like just getting maybe divorced. But it's going to be toxic, it's going to be bad, and there'll be that connection. Again, Spirit does not want to tell me exactly when. But this Empress card, I don't want to read too much into it. I don't know if you can still have more children. But this, to show up with the Hierophant, I mean, love and marriage and what, more babies? It could be. But it could also just represent that the new marriage grows and is healthy. But yeah, that could absolutely represent another baby. Wow. But the 2 cards, I was like, well, if this is travel, there's 2 cards that should show up, and they came out. I could not believe it. And I love how you and he in the future as a married couple are the King and Queen of Pentacles, but how you meet, wow. That's so cool. How you meet, though, you're coming out of this 9 of Swords and he's coming out of this 10 of Wands. And I almost missed that. It wasn't until I held the cards in a different order that I saw them side by side. And it was like the perfect couple, right? Like you're both going to be equal as you come out of this. And that was that Justice card, too, from your other reading. Who will you marry? Right? Was it the Justice? Maybe I don't remember. I think I remember, but maybe I don't. I just looked at a lot of cards. Oh my gosh, that was something. That was really cool. I love Spirit. You're welcome. I just love Spirit. I just love all that I just love it so much. I love that we're not left here on this planet without any guidance at all. Because it can feel like that, but we're really not. All we have to do is press in. And it's like there's a secret guidebook for all of us. And many of us just don't know how to open it. Yeah, that was so cool. Well, SB, do you already feel like you know who it is? Because when I saw like the confirmation, it really is a traveler. I'm like, oh my gosh, does she know him? But why does the moon keep showing up? Oh, could he still be in the relationship? That would be why. That could be why why spirit wouldn't want you to know yet, because then it would become messy and it would be like creepy. It would be like, spirit told me that we're going to get married and I know you have a wife right now. That would be like totally not of God. That would be totally screwed up. So it could be that you have to wait for this person to get out of that 10 of wands energy, and then that would make sense for why that moon would be there. That absolutely makes sense. But for some reason, it's not the right time right now. And Spirit doesn't want me to know exactly who it is. And doesn't want you to know exactly who it is. Because that type of information can drive people crazy. Oh, you've been on maternity leave for 5 months. Well, that could be why the Empress is there. SAS, how are you? Yeah, because I mean, people can go nuts when they get, and sometimes like a reader will tell them something like that. And it's like, you can see everything, but that doesn't mean you're supposed to say everything too. You've got to make sure that you're not telling people stuff that's going to, even like, if you look in the Bible, okay, so here's like a good example. Joseph, okay? Joseph was a prophet and he was constantly getting these dreams and they were prophetic or quote unquote psychic, but in the Bible, psychic's a bad word. So they were prophetic dreams from God. And he took the knowledge and the wisdom and the insight that God gave him and he went around telling everybody. And it made his brothers so pissed off, so furious. I mean, meanwhile, he's like the apple of his daddy's eye. And he's like, I'm going to be the king. I had a dream that you all bowed down to me and I was your ruler. Well, the dream was true. The dream came true, but he went around telling them when he shouldn't have. It was the wrong time. And they became so full of jealousy that they sold him into slavery, told their dad, that he was torn to bits, brought his beautiful robe, which was actually like another prophetic symbolism because he was going to be in this kingly position. And the father like believed it and gave him this gorgeous robe. So it's like they had all these prophecies coming from God, like this is what's going to happen, and they're acting on it. And meanwhile, the other brothers, it's just like there was no consideration for how this would affect those around him or how it would even affect him. Like he didn't have any teaching, like, well, Joseph, because he was a little kid, but Joseph, God's going to do all these great things, but you're just going to have to cool it and just sit on it for a while. And then sometimes, like people, they chase signs and they get signs and God is speaking to them and then they start losing their mind because it's a tricky thing to be a spirit in a human body, having a human experience, because that's what I believe we are. We aren't humans with a spirit. We're spirits with a human body. But sometimes it's hard to be a spirit in a human body and stay grounded to this earth and keep your mind here where it needs to be so you can get through your day. especially when spirit is communicating with you and giving you like all this incredible insight. So I think that's why the moon is showing up. I think God is saying there are some areas here that need to be kept hidden, need to be protected. Oh, Charlie Bear, yes. I'm sorry, I've been rambling. Okay, so SB, that was awesome. That was like one of my favorite readings so far that we've done live. I wish I could timestamp it, but I can't timestamp things up here. Wait a minute. You know what I can do? I'm gonna type in "that was awesome" SB, and then I can come back into it through the transcription and search it and find that little part. I might have to clip that reading and put it up. Is that okay with USB? If I clip that whole reading and put it up as a separate video, because that was awesome. I loved it. Okay, Charlie Bear, what is this? What is this? You got great news with health results. They are clear, so you're able to move forward now. But oh my gosh, awesome, Charlie Bear. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Charlie Bear, think of the best way. I'm gonna clear these because I got a lot of SB energy in this deck. I was shuffling and stuff we were talking, but I'm holding them, and it's still like all about this man and her new husband and all this excitement and the new job and all these new beginnings. So I've got to clear this again. I use a little selenite here. And think of your question, Charlie Bear, in the most oh, thank you, in the most concrete way you can think of, because tarot answers specific questions best, unless it's one of my favorites. What does spirit want me to know for the rest of my life? Which is pretty close to what you're saying, thinking about your path in life. So if you want me to do what does spirit want you to know about your path, about your life's path or something like that, we can do it. Okay, awesome. Awesome, Charlie Bear. But if you want to get that real specific, tarot will do real specific. Sometimes if the streams are too long, the transcript doesn't work, but I hope I can find it. I'm actually going to be leaving in half an hour, so Charlie Bear, you will be my last read. But I am planning on coming back live, maybe around 6, between 6 and 7. I was taking so many classes, and now a bunch of them have ended. And now I'm in a academy, my psychic academy. Oh, and I gotta tell you people, oh my gosh, my teacher is so amazing, right? He's this famous psychic from London, and we did a remote viewing test, and he had a picture that was in an envelope, and we were all had to draw what we saw, and I could not believe it. I could not believe my results. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really psychic. Because like we drew this picture, right? And I drew like the sun and then some water. And then I drew this metal sculpture, and I'm like a tower, but I didn't exactly get exactly where it was. I thought it was like a bridge or a dam, but I actually wrote tower on it. And the picture was the Eiffel Tower. And the Eiffel Tower, and the picture he had in the envelope was right where I drew the tower and wrote tower. The sun was on the same spot, and then the water that I drew was in the exact same spot. And that was like my first remote viewing class. And I mean, that is intense. And I have a lot of situations, like if I'm doing mediumship, a lot of times I'll say things like, I see you, or I see this type of room, And they'll be like, yeah, that's the room I'm sitting in. One of my very first experiences with that, I was doing working for this site called mediumchat.com, and all of a sudden, like, I felt like I was seeing this woman online. And then it was like I put my hand down on my leg, and I was just like, oh, something's wrong with her leg. So I said, is there something wrong with your leg? And her right leg had been amputated. And then I was like going with it, and I was like, okay, well, I feel like I see a glass of Coca-Cola soda with ice in it. And she's like, I'm drinking a glass of Coke right now. And that was like my first experience with any type of remote viewing thing. But now that I know, and now that I'm in training, I think a lot of us are actually doing remote viewing in our dreams because, okay, awesome, Charlie Bear. Because now that I'm like tracking down my dreams and like the images that are coming through in my dreams, I'm double checking them and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the real place. Okay, so let's see, Charlie. And I'm so excited about that. 2 weeks, wellness coach part time, but nothing is fitting. And you feel you're missing something. So, do you want to know what is the question that you want to know about motherhood? Is it your path to, to have a baby now? Is that what you want to know? Are you just wrecking your head by overthinking? I'm not sure how that is a question. What does spirit want you to know about when you should have a baby? Or are you just saying that you're not feeling peace and you're trying to figure out why you're not feeling peace? Finish the working job in 2 weeks and working as a wellness coach, but nothing is fitting. You feel you are missing something. So you want to know what it is you're missing. Is that what you really want to know? What it is that you're missing? We can ask spirit that. Is motherhood you're missing peace? Let me ask what it is you're missing. Okay? Because if I ask just on motherhood, I'll get a yes or no. If I ask spirit, what are you missing? What is the missing piece? If it's not motherhood, we might get an answer on what it is you're missing. Okay? Thank you, spirit. Why does Charlie Bear feel unfulfilled right now? What is missing from Charlie Bear's life? What is it that she feels is the missing piece at this stage in her life? And what do you want her to know of how she can fill that missing piece? What is she missing right now? What is it in her heart of hearts that she's missing? Thank you, Spirit. What is it that she's missing? Right here. Okay. Okay, so we're starting off with the Knight of Cups. And very positive. That's actually moving in a very quick, healthy direction towards love. Oh, the Devil. Okay, so you're not a Capricorn, right? First, let's address if we're dealing with a Capricorn, you or husband. Very interesting. What is the missing piece? Okay. How did I phrase the question? What is it that she's missing? What does she need to know about the missing piece? I'm going to have to hold off on that Devil card because um, it could mean that the whole, because the other part of your question, right, was, is it my mind? Let me look back at what you had wrote. Am I just overthinking? That overthinking, doubting yourself, not feeling at peace can absolutely be the Devil card. So let me go a little bit more. Seven of Pentacles. This is you. You're a woman with success and you're at a crossroads trying to figure out which way you go next. The Seven of Pentacles woman is definitely choosing what's next. Now we're going to look at your obstacles, which will be very... Three of Pentacles, which makes sense. That's your business, working with others successfully. I love that two up there and one down here. Again, that can be a card of family, mother, father, and child. Strength. You and your spouse are very much and love and in harmony. That's very, very good. Okay, so missing piece. Okay, this is a father card right here. The Emperor is a father card. What's missing? I'm surprised that it would come up for a father instead of mother, but let's see if we get the Empress too. Queen of Cups. Okay, yeah, we're looking at motherhood for sure. We've got fatherhood here. We've got you as the queen. Strength, strength. Really just praying and hoping all of this happens the way you want. Eight of Wands. Oh, that's interesting. Let me see what your outcome here is. Two of Pentacles. Um, okay, so the missing piece is motherhood, Charlie Bear. It absolutely is. Um, and this doubt and fear that you're never going to have a baby. Just a lot of overthinking and toxic, negative thinking about it. Um, and I'm wondering, is it more of the feeling like you want to give your husband a child? I'm curious why the Emperor is coming in more than the Empress here. Or is he really asking, like, we need a baby now, we want a baby or something? But his energy is very strong in here. Okay. But just know that you two have you two are going to be like great parents. You see eye to eye. This is your soulmate, you know? Don't have any fear or worry about that. And but very interesting that the father card came in before the mother. And then you followed the father card with the Queen of Cups. So there is something else there that you have father issues. Okay. But yeah, that's the missing piece for sure. Absolutely. Um, so I guess it's next step baby. Next step baby, Charlie Bear. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Because I was like, why didn't the Empress just, waltz right in here and be like, okay, I'm ready to be a mom? Let me just see what Spirit wants you to know, too. Did I give you a Spirit message card, Charlie Bear? I don't remember. I don't think I did. Did I give you one of these? I don't remember giving you one. Let me see. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want Charlie Bear to know? What message do you have for Charlie Bear? What do you want Charlie Bear to... I didn't give you one. Okay. What do you want Charlie Bear to know? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Charlie Bear? What do you want Charlie Bear to know? What do you want Charlie Bear to know? Right here. And we have Queen of Cups. That's the one that just showed up for you before. When I said, why did you come in as the Queen of Cups and not the Empress? See? Queen of Cups. Are you... is there something here, Charlie Bear, that you feel maybe you'll have a baby and then your husband and you won't stay together? Do you doubt his love for you, that he'll stay, that you'll stay together long enough? There's something here where the Queen of Cups is coming in twice. But your message here, always follow your heart. It will never lead you astray because it knows things your mind can't explain. Always follow your heart. So I guess that was pretty self-explanatory as to why that's your message, because you're, basically asking. No fear of that. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know, but Spirit wants you to know that you are the Queen of Cups. You know, it's such a beautiful card. You are that queen. And that Queen of Cups is a beautiful mother. She is this woman who's patient and loving and gentle and kind, and everybody just adores her. You know, she's this queen of love, this woman whose heart is so big and full of love. Very surprised that Spirit brought in the Queen of Cups twice, and I feel like I'm somehow missing a deeper meaning here. So I just have to trust my intuition that I'm getting it. You know, there won't be any grandparent support on either side. Um, we'll also know that your heart is so big and so full of love that, you know, you too have it all. That Two of Cups and Queen of Cups, you know. So you've got more than enough love for that little baby. Well, I'm going to be ending the stream. It's almost 3:30 and I was going to end at 3:30, so I just want to end now on this great note, and before anybody, like, sometimes I'm ending right when someone's making a donation and then I'm like, "Oh, shoot." But everything looks good. Let me see. It's weird, right? It's like, no money. Yeah, it's great. Nobody sent any money. I'm going to end. So funny. But wow, that's great, Charlie Brand. I'm glad about your health report. You know, such good news, and it looks like everything is just working really well for you. So thank you so much, and God bless you. Yeah, check out the Queen of Cups, and then if you find out what message was in the Queen of Cups that Spirit had to say it twice that I did not give you, and it resonates with you, please let me know, because I don't know. I thought the Empress would come in. I really did. And I can understand the Queen of Cups coming in. But for it to come in twice, Spirit has a strong message there, and I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it. But I bet you will. I'm sure Spirit will lead you to the right research and the right info. And then when you get it, let me know, because then that's going to go in my little vault of the Queen of Cups also means this, because Spirit used it twice for Charlie Bear. But it has to be something I would think connected to motherhood, you know? But I mean, I know the characteristics, loving and gentle and compassionate and patience, but why would it come in twice? So I want to know too. But thank you, everybody who's been here today, and God bless you. And I do plan to go back live later today. So I will see you all later. Thank you. It's been a wonderful 3 hours. God bless you, and read the tarot.